Let's see if I can do another ghost hunt video. This time I got a Ouija board by her by myself, so I thought, well, I'm not totally naked. I got on some men's bikini underwear. Let me move my Ouija board and I'll show you if I can go right down there. I need to, well, hang on. There's men's bikini underwear. Those are men's bikini underwear. Hang on, let me get this Ouija board working. This is hard to do. Okay. I'm inviting any ghost to come in and talk to me with that little planchette, or speak to the thing I'm holding in my hand. That's a smartphone, but unless you're recently departed, you're probably not going to know what a smartphone is. You might not even know what any type of telephone is. That's just a birthday present. I've had this about a year. I've only had it out 2 or 3 times. And the last time I had it out, I faked a video, but said to some sex demon approached me and had wild sex with me for an hour. Yeah, well, that was fiction. That was made up. I told you that. Could have been Lilith. I've talked about Lilith. You know what? Eve was Adam's second wife. Not in the King James Bible or the new. But if you read an older Bible, like some of the Jewish Bibles, stuff like that, Lilith was Adam's real first wife. But Adam would never let Lilith get up on top. When they were after she tempted. Well, Eve was the one that tempted Adam with the apple, but Lilith. I don't know why Adam didn't say, "Chick, just get on top and go as long as you want." If I were Adam, I would have done that because I really, really enjoy that. Let's see. Okay, Ghost. Or Lilith. Lilith, you want to talk to me? Who else might be here? Spell out your name on this Ouija board. Well, so far it's not moving. Okay, I'm going to label this scary, but I'll tell you, it's not scary because of the ghost. It's scary because of my hairy armpits. Well, they're not that scary. Maybe for some person, the bikini underwear is scary. I don't know. I don't know what scares people anymore. I go back to the Ouija board. I said this is a birthday present from just about 1 year ago. Because tomorrow's my birthday. Cinco de Mayo is my birthday. Be 1 year older. So far, what's moving up and down as I breathe. And that moves real nice on there. I need to find somebody that's really into this and do a Ouija session with them. Now, if Wonder Gypsy wants to do a ghost video, maybe we can sit down. We can go to San Carlos. We can go to that's a motel in Phoenix. We can go that one up in Jerome. Oh, the one that the hospital they turned into a hotel. A lot of people have done videos. A lot of people have done videos from both the San Carlos and that motel in Jerome, Arizona. That one's supposed to be super haunted. There's several stories from that place. Several horrors. Well, it was the hospital. It was the hospital from the mines around there, and I'm sure that there's all kind of horror stories from it's guys that jumped out of the window, stuff like that. I think there's a story of a guy, maybe wrong. He got injured in a mine accident, and he'd recovered from the operation. They kind of halfway patched him up, but he found I think his body part wouldn't work anymore. So that's when he leaped out of the window. I may be wrong on that, but I remember something like that. Let me go back to the. Okay, Ghost, feel free to move that little planchette around. Yes, that's make it scary or it'll scare all the little children. No, not really. I love little kids. I need to go over and get my my daughter and her family together and do a video somewhere. Go to a local park or something. Sometime I want to take Damien to wrecking yard, turn him loose with some tools and just see if he's got the and see if he's got any skills as a mechanic. He may not. I don't know. I would have made it. I didn't actually raise my daughter. That's a long story, but if I had actually raised her, I'd have turned her into a mechanic. I'd have taught just some basic skills. I'd have taught her a bunch of stuff. I'd have taught her all the nasty words in Spanish so she could cuss out her friends. Cuss out her friends in Spanish. I can cuss somebody. I choose not to, but I could cuss somebody out in Spanish if I wanted to, but I don't. Okay, that's let me leave you with that. It's so far. I did that. I moved. I think. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's got a. Is it the tip, or is it from under the plastic circle? Because the old wooden ones didn't have a little plastic circle in it. So is it? I'm guessing it's whatever's under the little plastic circle. I tried to read it's there. The see-through circle. I don't know. You tell me. Oh, that's a reminder from a wrecking yard. They're going to be 20% off Cinco de Mayo. There's two on 27th Avenue. I don't go to them much because those wrecking yards are a little bit higher in price. Even 20% off, they're still not all that good a deal. I do need to go down and get a tire though, so I'm going to do a job early tomorrow, and if I have time, I may swing in there and look for a tire. Hard to find good used tires in wrecking yard because out in our summer heat they dry rot. You can have a tire with plenty of tread on it, but it's all dry rot if you have the heat. And that's a scary thought. Okay, that's enough. That's enough fun and excitement. Hope I didn't scare the kitties too badly. No, I don't think so. Love you, kitties. Bye-bye.